in 2018 when I graduated from high school. I was in a program called Project Search. Somebody at Project Search gave me lists of people who was helping find jobs, and one of them was Goodwill. I reached out to Ms. Leslie and her boss about me struggling, and I need to find somewhere else to work at.
We met at a Dunkin' Donuts that was close to her home. While we met, it was the first time that I met her daughter. And when I watched them interact and she shared with me her story, I knew that she needs us to help her. I have to do what I can do for her.
My last job, it was another hospital, and it wasn't working with my schedule.
She wasn't getting the hours, or there had been a decrease in her salary as well. She needed to find full-time employment that would give her enough money to sustain her family.
I couldn't find nowhere that would work with my schedule with daycare. I stayed there for a little bit longer until I found another job.
Miss Powell is pretty tenacious. I don't think that she ever even complained. She tolerated what was happening to her because it was more important to her to provide for her family than it was for her to walk away from obvious mistreatment.
Leslie, she's a good person. She is. I was working to 8 to 5. She said, "Oh, Latasia, call me when you get home so we can do this or take this interview call." And
she was working. We couldn't meet during normal work hours. I set up time after work. We continued to put in applications. She did interviews, and she was good about communication.
I told her I'm a person that I will find a job. I will not give up myself. I am the person who look for a job myself too. So we both looking for a job, and I was emailing her, texting her.
She did everything. There were times when she said that she was trying to do it on her own. She says, "I wanted to show you that I could do it." And there was never a doubt to me that she could. Her barriers were transportation. She liked the daycare. So my idea was, let's find a place that is not that far from your daycare and not that far from your home. It was tricky, but we worked it out. In an email I wrote to her supervisor, I expressed to them, she is going to be one of your best employees because of her loyalty and her dedication.
I'm a team player. I love to work. I have to move around. So I literally just walk and find something to do.
I wanted them to know who they had hired and what was her character in my own observation.
But especially is my daughter. She need a household to live in. She need clothes and shoes and all that sort of stuff. So it's like, she's the person that make my day every day. Like, I struggle every day with her. Without her father and without both my parents was deceased, without her, I think I would just been, in the streets or something. I look at her and I'm like, Deanna, you make my day. I love you so much. Like, you motivate me to keep pushing.
She was fighting to just make her ends meet, and I thought that was amazing. When you're an employment specialist or a job developer like I am, and you work with these individuals, a lot of people don't really get to see who they are and how hard they work. I got a chance to see that from her, and I wanted Goodwill to see, because Goodwill took a chance on me. They gave me an opportunity, and it improved the quality of my life. And so now they give me the opportunity to do the same thing for the people that I work with.
Goodwill did give me the skills to look for a job. It did, and I really appreciate that. They did not teach us that in school to get a job, so yeah, Goodwill was a good one to help me find a job.